Well, got me a little time to waste. I'm gonna go right over here. Gonna go to the dam, take some night crawlers over here, just play with the night crawlers, see what's gonna happen, and get out of the house for a little bit. I was stumbling around in that house. My wife said, "Why don't you get up and go fishing?" And I went, pew, I was gone. So, hey, who wants to go fishing with me? Come on. We're gonna go over here real quick, put a worm in there, see what happens. Come on, let's do it. Yeah, this is a this is actually out of a Panfish Magnet kit. It's the it's a basically a trout magnet. Well, here, I got them right here, I believe, in my pocket. Yeah, right here. Panfish Magnet kit. 82 piece kit. It's got all them different colors in it. We're fishing with this color right here right now, and this color's Bulldog. It's red and black. They like this Bulldog color, I'm telling you what. But I was just seeing stuff move. I can see them moving around in here. There's one right there. There's one right there. If you can deal with the weeds, I'll be darned. A bluegill. Oh, he spit her out right here at the shore. Right here at the shore. Because that's got a little bitty hook in it. That's got a little bitty hook in it. And with this little sewing thread line, I don't dare set the hook. I just lean into them and let them do any hook setting that there is to do. There's one right there. I'll tell you what, this little thing, they hit it quick. If they're around and this thing goes in the water by them, they go after it. They go after it. I may have to get myself down here a little bit, and we might stick right here for a second or two, catch a few. Well, that's a healthy bluegill right there. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Boy, he got that in his mouth. Whew. Holy mackerel. Oh, there, I can see it. It's not in there as bad as I thought. Let me grab it out of there with my forceps. Come on now. There we go. Just take a little look at him. And that's a nice bluegill. All right, bluegill, go on back in there now. I'll be dogged. Let's see if we can throw it back in that same spot. That's the spot right there. A little bit past it. But then you just slow retrieve it. You just slowly retrieve it back in. We get down there where we're out of these weeds, and we'll start letting it drop down toward the bottom, or look for see if we can get some red here. But let's try and catch another one. Okay, we moved down just a little bit. I don't know, 30, 40 yards. There's still some weeds out in here, but not as thick as they were back there. And this is a little deeper. Come down here to try the worms. Hadn't even put one on yet. Well, just got here. You guys have been right. There's one right there. You guys have been here with me since I walked up down there. This is a long-eared sunfish. Pretty darn fish is what these things are. Look at that. All right now. All right now, let's get you untangled from there. These are pretty dang fish is what they are. Pretty darn fish. Look at that. Go back in there, boy. Yep. Yeah, the old Panfish Magnet. There. But as light as that is, you know, the only way I'm able to cast that out there as far as I am is because of this real. Look how limber this rod is. You see how limber that thing is? With that limber rod, this 2-pound line, that's the only way I'm able to cast that out there as far as I can. If you had a heavier line and a a stiffer pole, you wouldn't be able to get it out there as far. But hey, let's see, can we do that again? Okay, we're gonna have to get us a worm on before we get rained out. I knew I didn't have much time. I mean, it's like 5. It was like 5 in the evening when I decided to come out. And it's looked like this. It's looked like this pretty much the entire day, and it hasn't rained. And then, of course, what do? You could decide, well, I'm gonna go out there. If it ain't gonna rain, I'm going. And it says, I'll show you a trick. There's one right there. Feels like a little one. Well, he's getting madder now. That looks like a crappie. Yep. Everything will hit these things. Oh, come on, crappie. Don't get my line tangled up here. It'll break on me. Come on now. And be careful. Be easy on my 2-pound line. Now, come on now. Golly. If I wasn't so old and stove up, I could bend down there and get him. Man, how's this thing hooked? Oh. I don't know if we just ripped him right there, or if had been caught before, but I think maybe he did that when he just jiggled on us. Pretty crappie. They are, and black crappies are, them males, they really look neat when they're dark like that. They really do look neat. Well, let's see if we can get us another one. That was right out that way. Let's get us another one. hopefully. But I'm gonna fish this area pretty decent while we're here, because we've caught a couple, so fish it pretty decent. Make sure we ain't missing something. So have you all been out fishing? Anybody been catching anything? And if you have, where are you fishing at? What state you in? We're in Indiana here. And it's been pretty steady catching them right here. They've been biting pretty good right here. There's one right there. I was just letting it drop. I was letting it just fall and watching that line, and I seen the line jump. If I'd have waited to feel him, I may have missed him. Of course, we ain't got him in yet, do we? This little bitty hook. It's a bluegill. A bluegill. Get him unstuck here. Oh, that one's got eggs in it. Golly, these fish. I don't know. I keep saying it but in my videos, but I don't know when they're gonna spawn here. Don't know when they're gonna spawn here. I guess when they get darn good and ready, huh? There's a fish. Look like the same dang one that come unstuck just a second ago. Looks like the same dang one. Little crappie. Little crappie. Alright, crop, come here now. Come here. Let me get you up here where I can get a hold of you so you don't break my line. Now quit now. Man, that hook is hanging on. It's barely right there in there, but it's a hanging on. Oh, nope, it didn't. I thought it just fell out as soon as I touched it. I mean, I can't even see what it's hanging on to. It's like I could see the whole thing. But aren't them males pretty when they're all dark like that? Well, ain't but one thing to do. Let's try and catch another one. All right, we're gonna try some worm real quick. All right, we're gonna start out with a with a whole night crawler. Just hooked once. Little bitty split shot. Throw him out there and work him on the bottom like a rubber worm. Just gonna have to watch for them hitting on it and get them before they swallow it, because they will swallow it. This is a darn good way to catch some big red ear. There's one. There, as soon as I seen that line move. So hopefully that was quick enough to not have him swallow it. Has he got that wrapped around him? Or is he hooked weird? Boy, he's pulling drag. I must have my drag set unbelievably light. I think we got him hooked weird or something. My gosh, we do. We hooked one like this the other day. I don't know how that works. If they just come up there and take a swat at it. But that's a pretty nice one. Yeah, we hooked one just like that the other day. Like right in the side of his face. I mean, barely had him hooked on there. But I don't know if they just had come up there and started to take off with it, and with, you know, setting the hook so fast they don't have it in their mouth completely. But it's better than them swallowing it, I'll say that. Let's see if we can do it again. Let's go over this away. Oh my God, there's one. That one hit it right there. There was a car went by. There was a dog standing there in the front seat. Standing up on the side of the door, looking out there. I was turning around and looking at him. I had my hand on my line like that, and then I felt it. Holy, here I am not paying attention. Watching people drive by. Let's see if we can be ready for one this time. Bad thing is it's sinking right now, so my line is moving. See, it's still moving. There, just hit the bottom. There it is. There's another one. Funny thing was, I heard this car coming. I turned around to look at the car coming, and I thought, don't do that. And I looked back around at my line. About the time I looked around, it took off. I'd have been gawking at the people driving by and missed another one, or else he would have swallowed it. Come on up here now. Come on. Come on. There you go. Nope. He's not ready yet. Come on up here. Wow, this fish is heavy. This fish is heavy. Golly. Man, they're heavy. There's a bird fight down here to my left. This big old heavy bluegill on here. Don't look at that fish. Man, that's a heavy bluegill. Thanks for the fight, bud. You're a contender. I don't know if he just splashed water up on the dang lens of the camera or not. Hope not. Well, let's do it again. Let's go over this way a little bit. We ain't been over that away yet. Starting to get wet. All right, put us a couple of red worms on there. See what that does. They like the night crawlers. I bet they'll like the red worms too. Gonna really have to wash this line. I can't tell if that's just sinking or looks like it is. There, it's on the bottom. There's one. Holy mackerel, he is pulling. He is. Oh, he come loose. Oh, he was putting it on. I wasn't putting any pressure on him that shouldn't have been there, and he was pulling a bit of drag, so he was able to get some give. Man, now that's going to drive me crazy, wondering what in the world was that. There's one. That's a littler one. Well, he come to the top. He come up to the top like a bass or something. Well, that's because that's one of them white bass. I bet that's what that other one was too, because those things can put up a tussle with you. They're strong. Well, for crying out loud, every time I go to do that, to grab them by the mouth, to get them unhooked, they wiggle, drop down right there in that riprap. Now I got to figure out how to get down there and get him. Let me get him out of here. That was an extravaganza is what that was. I had to move a bunch of these rocks right here. He got himself all the way down in there. I had to move all these rocks out of the way to get to him. See, many Christmas. Whew. Well, look at that thing right there. That didn't fare so well, did it? Let's try it again. I'm gonna tell you what, that plumb wore me out. Bending down in here, moving them rocks, trying to grab hold of that fish to get him out of there. These rocks are getting slick because of this rain. I was right there at the edge, about to fall in. I figured that's what was going to happen. I figured that I'd get one of them rocks in my hand and I'd slip. And I was hoping that this rain was going to let up, but it don't look like it. I think we're going to call it a day. Whoo-wee! What a fishing trip. What a fishing trip. It was a short one, but we went fishing. And that's what it's all about. Going fishing. So I'm gonna head back to the car, drive right back over to home, think about all the great big fish I could have caught. Thanks, guys. Whew. Well, I know a lot of people that they wouldn't have messed with getting out in that. It's raining, you can tell. I'm wet. I don't care. You know what? We caught some fish. I had fun. I had fun. Got some exercise. Got out of the house for a little bit. I just plumb had fun. Look at it out there. It's raining. But we'll go back home, put our feet up, think about the big fish that we should have caught and we didn't, and we'll come back and we'll catch them some other day. But thanks everybody for joining me. Thanks to everybody that's been watching my videos. Thanks to all you people that just watching for the first time. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the subscribers. I love you all very much. We'll come back. We'll do it again. I'm going to go home and rest for a little bit. See you guys. Have a good day. Go fishing.